welcome. This is another episode of Roaming Riverdale, where we're with our valedictorian for the class of 2025, Miss Chloe Lee. Hi, Miss Chloe. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Good. So, can you tell me how the achievement of being valedictorian has really kind of built you throughout Riverdale? Like, is that something you always wanted to do, or?
Starting freshman and sophomore year, I was kind of mostly just focused on kind of surviving high school, especially during freshman year when things were virtual. So it wasn't really on my radar until maybe around like the middle of junior year, where talks about college and rankings and that kind of talk came up. So I tended to focus a little bit more on that like during junior year. But I guess throughout high school, I did care about my grades pretty significantly.
Yeah. And so what did you have to do in order to make sure that you were sustaining your standing in your class?
So a lot of it had to do with organization and just remembering to write down, because I can tend to be a pretty forgetful person. So a lot of the times I just kind of section off like the work that I need to do and like the amount of time that it might need to take. And a lot of people, which is like understandably so, but a lot of people tend to kind of discount some of the more like minor assignments or classes that they don't think are as important. But I think if you really want to, I guess, maximize your chances of being valedictorian, it's important to care about even like the smaller things.
Yeah, okay, good. So if somebody wanted to be a valedictorian or even salutatorian or high standing within their academic year, what kind of words of advice, besides just being organized and staying on top of your schoolwork, do you think that they would need to do?
I think a lot of it comes down to really just making sure that you understand the things that you're doing within your classes, because you could very easily kind of like get into the habit of just doing like one thing after another. But if you don't understand what you're doing like collectively, then it's really hard to maintain that, I guess, like the momentum that you have.
So like asking questions and being very
yeah, and making sure you like really understand like what's being asked of you, and adapting to like the different types of environments that you may come to.
Oh, I love that. So where do you see yourself in like 5-10 years from now?
I think after graduating college, I was thinking about going into like law school or some kind of like law profession. But if not, I might also go into some kind of like computer science or engineering field. But besides like career and like profession, I also want to be involved in, I guess, like community service and volunteerism. Specifically working with like the youth, which I really enjoy.
Beautiful. Well, the world is definitely your oyster, especially with such a high achievement like that, right?
Yeah.
So now we're at the part of our episode where we do our Fast Five. You ready? I have some questions for you. So what's your favorite color?
My favorite color is like lavender purple.
Oh, okay, nice. What is your favorite number?
Oh, favorite number is 9.
9, why?
I'm not sure. I think I always just liked the shape of it when I was younger, and I just kind of kept.
Yeah, like a circle and then a tail type thing. Nice. Okay, what do you think your superpower would be if you had one?
Right now it would be time travel, because I just want to skip forward to like when regular decision applications come out.
Oh, okay. So you want the stress to be done
Yeah.
and over with. Okay. What's your favorite season?
Oh, my favorite season is winter, probably because I was born in winter, and also that's like when all the holidays and things are.
Beautiful. It's like such a festive time of the year. And then finally, our last question: what's your favorite course that you took at Riverdale so far?
Favorite course? That's really hard, but I think it's probably like a tie between like AP Gov, AP Lit, and AP Calc.
Why?
Because, well, calculus, I've liked math ever since I was younger, and I just think like, even though it's difficult, it's just really fun to kind of like go through like more complex math.
Yeah.
And AP Lit and AP Gov, I just love like the discussions that we have in there about like government and also about literature.
Great. Like real world connections,
Yeah.
definitely off the gate
It's
with
a
those,
lot of
right?
like different opinions that I get to hear, and I really love that.
Nice. I love that. Well, everyone, this is another episode of Roaming Riverdale with our valedictorian of class of 2024, Chloe Lee.